Now to an important Ohio ballot measure. Ohio voters will get the chance to decide who draws the state's political map.
The Secretary of State's office announced the Citizens Not Politicians constitutional amendment initiative, and it'll be on the November ballot. 10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash is live outside the State House with the latest on this major development. Well, you're inside. Hi, Doug.
Yeah, we moved inside since 4 o'clock, Yolanda. You know, that group says that their proposed constitutional amendment will end gerrymandering in Ohio. And they say that this is the people's chance to take back the government. Earlier this month, volunteers with Citizens Not Politicians dropped off petitions, Citizens Not Politicians, that is, dropped off petitions with more than 730,000 voter signatures at the Secretary of State's office. The Secretary of State validated more than 535,000 of those. The state's current redistricting commission is made up of 4 state lawmakers and 3 statewide office holders. The amendment would replace that with a citizens commission of 5 Democrats, 5 Republicans, and 5 independents.
When politicians rig voting districts for their favor, they take away our choice, they take away our power. And by having a citizens commission, we will be able to restore fairness in the Ohio State House and in Congress.
In a statement, the spokesperson for the Ohio Senate Republicans said this campaign should be called Political Outcomes Over People. It is designed to gerrymander guaranteed political wins for the progressive left with no accountability to the more than 70% of voters who approved the current system that produced a unanimous bipartisan set of maps for the General Assembly.
When politicians are in charge of drawing maps, both parties will rig them for their favor. The League of Women Voters has been fighting gerrymandering here in Ohio and elsewhere in the courts through ballot initiatives when both parties do it.
So yes, this would apply whenever either party is in power in the state. And since the 2020 census, the state Supreme Court has rejected 7 legislative or congressional maps as unconstitutionally gerrymandered in favor of Republicans. The next step for the ballot initiative is to go to the Ohio Ballot Board, where it will work on the language and the title of the initiative as it will appear on the November ballot. Live at the State House, Doug Petcash, 10 TV News.